12 states plan power projects. Anger rises over tariff hike, and that has been a huge problem. Some of the states, Lagos, Kano, and 10 other states, all beginning to put plans together. Some of them even concluded plans to start generating power in their respective states in conformity with the Electricity Act 2023. So yeah, there you have it. Kano government charges Ganduje wife with $413,000, 1.38 billion naira bribery. That is also on the Punch. Fubara seeking illegal court order to remove pro-Wike lawmakers. APC. That also is on the Punch. And debt servicing gulps Ondo, Oshun, 2 others allocations. And Naira crash pushes raw material imports to 3 trillion Naira. NBS report. All of these you would find on the Punch newspaper. On the Vanguard, still a few interesting headlines to look at. Before we get on with that, let me remind you to go on Facebook now and join us live. We are streaming on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. So join the conversation now. I'm sure you have a lot you want to say. You can start by dropping your comments on Facebook. So search for us, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and follow the live stream. Like the page and watch us on the live stream. Don't forget, very important, to click on the share button. That's very important as well. And drop your comments. On X, it is Nigeria Info PH. On YouTube, Nigeria Info PH. Any of these platforms, do well to join the conversation. Use the WhatsApp number 0809-030-6416. Now back to the Vanguard newspaper. It is written here, tariff hike, discos returning consumers to Band A following discrepancy. Discos returning consumers to Band A following discrepancy. Now that is also going to be something to talk about. Because, I mean, it's going to be a way for the discos to make more money if you have more people operate in the Band A category of customers. But that would also have to be beneficial to the discos if those people are well metered and their meters have not been tampered with. Okwama killings, army recovers stolen weapons. CBN governor headlines Vanguard Economic Summit amidst Naira recovery. All of those are headlines on the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Let's also see what we have on the Nation newspaper quickly before we take your messages on Facebook. On the Nation, interesting one here. Arraignment of Binance officials stalled. This one says relief as Third Mainland Bridge is reopened. Lagosians will be excited about that, I'm very sure. Still on the Nation newspaper, DSS interfering in my defense preparation, Kanu tells court. And Tinubu inaugurates ECOWAS parliament. NIMET to Nigerians, brace for heat stress. Well, to Nigerians, heat stress. I think we're already facing that, and many Nigerians have seen worse. It's just unnecessarily hot this period. The reasons should not be far-fetched. I mean, one will quickly point to global warming, climate change, but locally we also are aware of some activities that we perpetrate that contribute immensely to the humidity of our environment, and I think we should begin to look into that. Also on the Nation newspaper, Ningi's suspension not personal, Akpabio tells Falana. So those headlines you would find on the Nation newspaper. Now quickly, before we open the phone lines, let's take some messages on Facebook. That's where we start. If you haven't joined the community on Facebook, please do that. Search Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That's all you need to do. Like the page, go to the live stream, click the share button, drop your comments, and we'll be taking them wherever you are in the world. Very easy to access. You can listen and watch us from wherever you are in the world. Thank God Ability says, I don't understand what APC members are looking for in the PDP. This is what we can call fake, all na fake list. Clever Sonny says, if Governor Sim said the PDP school list is fake, then know that it is fake. Endwell Otona says, good morning. I think we never had it this good. A swift opposition for the state. I want to commend Chief Tony Okocha for always putting the state government on a regular check. Lorenzo Delight says, police arrested 5 suspected kidnappers that disguised as that is a good one. Justice Ori says, political situation in Rivers State is being overlooked. We are laughing it. Prince Okodu Williams says, Governor Fubara calling PDP caretaker list fake is laughable. Governor, you are not the leader of the PDP in Rivers State. Okay. John Africa Chris says, Governor Fubara says CTC list is fake. I agree with the governor because he's the leader of the party in the state. Patrick Amadi says, good afternoon. Good morning. That's what you meant, I'm sure. From Eche, Governor Sim said the list for caretaker is fake. To me, as a PDP member, I see that this as the best list so far. Let us allow the list be. Plans to remove Rivers lawmakers by the governor is not encouraging. Let us allow peace reign. Skillful Piro says, don't worry, we'll bring inflation down. Tinubu tells Nigerians Tinubu should match actions with matches words with actions. J. Fatty Bekwe says Chief Tony Okocha should allow the court to do their work. The position of the assembly members is clear as enshrined in the constitution. All of those are messages we're taking from Facebook, and we will be taking more of those messages on Facebook. All you need to do is join the live stream on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH and be a part of the conversation. Onwankwo Hejirika says, my governor has said it all, the list is fake. Remember to also join us on X, Nigeria Info PH. I'll be touching on some of your comments on X. For those who haven't followed us on X, it's very simple. Nigeria Info PH is the handle. Go on X, follow, and respond to every content we have up there. In the meantime, the numbers to call are 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. You can also call 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. That's also a number you can call. At Tony Anthony 64 on X says Governor Sim should call for a roundtable meeting of both political divides and resolve this crisis in the state. At C. Lebabari on X says, I have said it before, that what Rivers people will ask the governor is how many lives he has touched and not how many battles he won. What Rivers people need is development and not political tussle. It's very unfortunate that he now replies his own boss that brought him to power. Okay, those are the messages so far on X. Let's go over now to the phone lines. We start with Robin in Eche. And let's hear. Robin, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yep, go on.
Yes. Tony Okocha, the acting state chairman of APC, alleging the governor is making effort to procure judgment. When you wear a cloth that is oversized, you cannot walk normal. Tony Okocha is leaving his primary duty where he was appointed as the rep of NDDC to concentrate in politicking by bringing bogus propagandas every day. So Tony Okocha is in all the courts, or he lives with all the judges to know. He has forgotten that the decision of those lawmakers that defected are being challenged in court by various people. Tony Okocha should understand that what goes up must come down. And we all are from Rivers State. And Rivers State is not a company registered by anybody.
Already concluded plans or working on plans. Cookie Gam from Rumolumeni, good morning.
Andrew, good morning.
You're welcome.
Andrew, Tony Okocha comment about that the governor want to proclaim a court injunction to stop assembly of sitting. That he has to prove information. You know the judges. And you know that a dog that bites does not shout. Any dog that bites does not shout. If he shouts, he cannot bite. I was told to the coach to have written the petition to the NJC and start calling the judge's name, making coming to pray to shout. I know Tony Okocha has not that power to bite out, but you know the just to shout and shout to draw sympathy. Those are sparse when we give public sympathy like this. So Tony Okocha, we know Tony Okocha as a president in Rivers State, and nobody cannot draw public sympathy to himself because of this shouting. If they have a proof, let him go and write a petition to show us. I went to the coach this morning. I'm giving you 3 days. If you had that, let him go and write to show that he wrote a petition to. He cannot do it. He has not proved. He just to make a necessary allegation to the public to draw public sympathy. Please, hello, coach. Allow Rivers State to rest. I know what I want. He has done APC to damn job. Please, I'm begging you, make Rivers State to rise. Because Rivers is happy now. So don't try to for every day. Every day want to talk about the governor. Every day governor. What the governor did to you? You want the governor to find favor from governor from UK? Please stop it.
All right, Cookie Gam, thank you very much. But you should also understand that he is the APC chairman at the moment in the capacity that he is, and the APC is an opposition political party. So you would also expect that he would have to carry out his job as an opposition. However, if you want to make a point, is to encourage that the opposition does its opposition job critically. I think that would be the point you should make, but you can't say he should stop because, I mean, it's an opposition political party and it is there to ensure that you look at the flaws of those in power and where they're doing wrong and where you feel they should do better, and you highlight those things. I'm pretty sure that's some of the things opposition political parties do. Justice from Omudioga, good morning. All right, let's go to Rumigbo. JJ is on the line. Good morning, JJ.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Welcome.
Checking the list, according to my governor, that is fake. The National Working Committee of the PDP, the Governors Forum of the PDP, and some other heavyweight of the party have said, look, all those who are members of the ESCO that have not left the party should just form the caretaker. That is one. Two, don't bring in new people, even if some have died and some have left the party. Don't bring in new people. Go and check the list right now. You see all manner of people brought in through the back door. And Andrew, how do you call such list? Andrew, our people says that only those that walk in the middle of the night that knows the order of the spirit. That is why I go to Tony Okocha, who said the governor has a shop for judges. He knows the judges. See, our people also say that the alligator runs when he sees his tail. I think that's exactly what the APC and his caretaker are doing right now. They have not seen anything, just tail. Their own tail is what is pursuing them. So they should just take it easy and allow the governor be. And those people who are defected, the law will catch up with them very soon. And conclusively, with the police arresting kidnappers, cultists who dress as S-men. I saw this coming long ago, and they will catch more of them. I take
Mufasa from NTA Road, good morning.
Yeah, hi Andrew, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, quick one. Let me say that yesterday the groundbreaking of the international spare part market was a commendable one. Andrew, it's massive. I'm sure that this governor is not allowing any form of distraction to stop him from carrying out the business of governance. I want to give him kudos for that. And the same credited to the sole administrator of APC, saying that the government is trying to procure interim injunction and all of that. I want to call that a figment of the imagination of Shiftoni Okocha. Like the previous caller said, does it mean that he's with all the judges? He sleeps with them. He knows all the judges. That he knows that they will be, giving illegal, interim injunction. If he has any proof of that, he should come out, and tell the public the name of the judges and when and how such injunctions, has been procured. So for me, instead of coming out every now and then, to propagate all form of propaganda, I think he should just concentrate on the task that he has been given in the NDDC. That is what we're expecting him to do. Otherwise, I think he just, keep mute and allow this government to concentrate.
All right, let's go over to Oyibo now. Temple is on the line. Temple, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew. How are you doing this morning?
Very fine, thank you. Go ahead,
Yes,
Temple.
so happy, fantastic weekend. I think looking at the groundbreaking yesterday, the ultramodern spare market the governor is trying to build or have already started, I would say this is indeed a welcome development. And this is one of the things we are yearning for, asking for, using taxpayers' money, most importantly, Rivers taxpayers' money for these vast people. And that is why I will also applaud and also tell the governor that is what we are also expecting here in Eche. Not this all this propaganda speculation that has no proof. It doesn't have any proof. I will tell him, sir, continue doing the needful for River State. We also transcend. We should transcend that Eche people. We have a lot of infrastructural, decays here. You talk of the Okehi General, hospital that is in a state of comatose. We also need that hospital to be revamped. You talk about, Afra, we road. We have a lot of road deficit here in Eche. We need your presence, sir. And the 5 suspects, I think I would say kudos to CPD Olatunji and his men that for her fought gallantly. The very distinguished Kemi Andrew. You know that in recent past, Eche has been featured on a back ride, and I see that, and this suspect being arrested as an vindication to Eche people. And this I use this opportunity to call on the local government chairman, the custom chief led by SN Amechi and the Obakeche to follow this matter to ensure these guys are not released, from the back door. Because
well
they cannot
said.
continue to,
Let's go over to Bori now.
Image.
Thank you. Leighton Barry, good morning.
Good morning, Ifemi Andrew.
Yeah, go on, Leighton Barry.
Yes. Let me look at where police now wanted cultists who dress like headers. I think I really want to appreciate the police at this present times, the way they have taken their task very serious. And this is what we expect the police to have done. Because those days I normally hear that you hardly discover a policeman when he tend to appear like detectives. You will be within the communities. Police will be there, dying with you, and you won't know. And these are how they get information and nab those who are terrorists within the area. And this is what I am beginning to see that the police are doing. But I want to thank them for what they've been able to do and for more they have done, because I also hear in part of Eche, those land grabbers who have been involving in one activities or the other, I think also enough that it is a welcome development. I want them to continue in that good life and more to come. Thank you.
All right, Leighton Barry, thank you. Uche in Eche, and we have George in Buguma. Okay, let's get over to Uche Ken. Uche Ken, good morning.
Yeah, and yes, good morning, Andrew.
Go on.
Let me look at police apprehending a tortoise and a robber, one Mr. Godfrey Odum, who confessed to the crime and also promised to mention the other hideouts. I believe police has done well, and they should continue doing the needful. Then Governor Sim said the caretaker list of PDP making rounds is fake. I want to ask my governor a question. Since the list is fake, what has happened to, or what has stopped or deprived the PDP National Working Committee from refuting the information speculating since yesterday? I also want to ask him if he is aware that that list does not affect River State only, but every other state whose tenure has elapsed. So if he is talking about being fake, that means every other state that is being affected are fake. I also want to tell him, sir, that you are aware that the list is authentic. I want to inform you correctly, because this is the same way you were brought in as a governor. Remember, Uche Secondus, the same way he was removed, he was removed because of you. I can boldly say that. Does his removal stand? Yes, it stands. So if you are telling us that the list is fake, that means the same way you became a governor through the same list is fake. Then as for Sidney Bara and Solomon Leon, they should know that what they are doing now is medicine after death. And I want to tell Sidney Bara that he should cease from speaking for PDP henceforth, because he's no longer our spokesperson. And as for Solomon Leno, who has also advised the governor to approach other parties. I believe that is the best advice. He should do that with immediate effect.
All right, Uche.
Because this list can never be withdrawn.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Let's
you,
go to
sir.
Buguma. George, good morning.
Yes, Andrew, good morning.
You're welcome, George.
Happy weekend to you.
Good morning.
I want to say that if the governor has said that list of caretaker is faulty, I think nobody would doubt the governor, because the governor of every state, like the president, has a first-hand information to everything. That is why he's the chief security of the state. I want to say that, like I said, that you should not use because the governor is a good servant, people should not take it for granted, because by the time you take that for granted and he wheels out.
George, I think you got interrupted by your service provider, so please do well to get back to us. Susie from Erema, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
All right, quickly.
The governor and the Sydney Barra put together are saying that the list circulating everywhere on media is actually fake. Now, if this one is fake, which one is the original? Like Honorable Luchi can just ask a question. How come the PDP National has not been able to debunk that particular circulation of that particular list? Yesterday, Sydney Barra was in your station, and I actually asked him a question. What is it that the National said in the meeting you say you attended? He has not been able to provide that answer till now. So automatically, which the list we are looking at now was published by other print media. Why don't you take an action against the media? Suppose it is actually illegal or it's not the reality as we expect. For me, I believe that they are beating a dead horse. That particular ship has moved on. And then for Tono Kocha to allege the issue of an attempt to procure court order by the governor of Rivers State or government of Rivers State, I actually believe and agree with Tono Kocha, because the way the governor was even talking before yesterday, and Tono Kocha also said that even the recent comment made by the governor is actually disrespectful to the president. I also agree with him, because you cannot just come and say you respected the president because he's an elderly person. The reason why the governor actually attested to the 8-point agenda was because it is situational. As at that time, he was still expecting the Supreme Court to give him judgment. And he believed that if he goes against the peace accord by the president, that he was going to work against him. So it is not as if he respects elders, because there are elders who actually called the governor in Rivers State to order, and he refused until he met his match by reaching out to the president, and order was given to that extent. So I believe that people should work and make sure that they do what is supposed to be respected.
All right, Susie, thank you very much. Well said. Let's get on down to some messages on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, we have quite a lot of messages coming in. Don't forget the WhatsApp number, 0809-030-6416. All right, so we start with Ida from Nkora says, Chief Tony Okocha should leave the governor alone and focus on his job at the NDDC. All the things he couldn't say during previous administration, it is now that he has woken up from slumber. The PDP caretaker committee list moving around is concocted. As such, everybody should remain calm till the main list comes out. Greetings. Kudos to the beneficiaries of the Obiakpor Grant, MSc and PhD students. Indeed, the council boss has done noble. Ezekiah Kujobi, that's from you. This person here says, good morning, Ifeami. Rivers APC chairman is not a factional. Said that the governor of the state is planning to procure judgment against the state assembly to declare their seats vacant, and that he will petition the NJC and name the judges. Chief Tony Okocha, why can't he tell them to return back to their party? The hardship execution by the National Leadership of Failed APC, how can a normal assembly join such party if not for personal reasons? Eze King Boy, that's from you. Adimegu says, Chief Tony Okocha is towing the line of a propagandist. How can he be preempting the court? How can the so-called APC caretaker chairman be defending a PDP man? They should better take a stand. Okay, Omerelu. In this particular case, Chief Tony Okocha did not say, I think he did not say he was saying this because of the FCT minister or the governor. Largely, is of the APC. And I was trying to highlight that when someone said he shouldn't say anything. It's an opposition political party. they will do their job. But the only thing is they need to do their job critically. Let's take a commercial now.
The show continues after this break on Nigeria Info.
Anyway.